All right. Welcome to the first Throwback Thursday stream with V Got 'em. This is Chief Giraffe, and I'm looking forward to throwing back some old games and playing some classics here. Today we're going to be doing some Legend of Zelda. So, gonna have some fun and get it going. So, we'll be getting started here just in a brief second. You guys are more than welcome to. Hey, we have Angry in the Discord. What's going on, man? I am on YouTube. Yes, that didn't work. Hold on. Yeah, let me get it going here. We are playing some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, it's going to be fun. Didn't mean to do that. No, I'm on my own channel. I just put the link in there. So, alright. So yeah, typically, Chief Giraffe and other people, we got Angry Giraffe in the Discord. Now, I'll be able to hear them, but you guys won't be able to hear them in the stream. But with part of a podcast called V Got 'em, which is Video Game of the Month, and got 6 or 7 people who play a game and we review it and we do a review of it at the end of the week, at the end of the month. And so it's going to be fun, and we just have a bunch of good times playing that, and it's just been really good. So hey, I already see got people in the chat. No, they can't hear you, but I can hear you. So, well, I didn't know how to have that set up yet, but I mean, looks like we got our V Got 'em in the chat saying that we're the best and he wants games. So we're gonna get it going here. So let me get it going, and it's exciting, isn't it? So we're actually going to be playing Master Quest Ocarina of Time, so like the hard mode, and it's going to be fun. Now this is on GameCube, so I got my Nintendo GameCube hooked in, and we're just going to have fun and get it going. So now this is starting off at the beginning here, so we're like I don't even think I have a name in here yet, so we're gonna get it going. But again, my name's Chief Giraffe and part of the V Got 'em channel. So we have fun playing video games. I know, right? Type in, hey, listen, true. Alright, let's give him his real name. Remember growing up how we always used to use like our own names or initials and be like we were in the game? I always did that. Yes, I do remember you always did have your initials. That's true. So nice. Oh, we got Jarnot in the Discord with us as well. Again, I can hear them, but you guys can't. But well, I can turn your voices on. Okay.
I need double monitors.
All right, y'all should be able. Your voices should be coming through here pretty soon in the stream. But yeah.
Welcome, everyone. I'm pissed.
Which one are you playing through, Chief?
This is Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So I decided to start with one of the best ones, or with the best one.
Ocarina of Time is the best.
And I also kind of want to give a little history of the game as we play throughout, the Throwback Thursdays, because
history.
Ocarina of Time, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to this, the lore and the history of the game, and the timeline of where everything fits in. I've played every main game of Zelda except for the original NES version, because it was just insanely hard and just took way too much time to try and figure everything out as a kid. So, and Ocarina of Time is where this major split happens in the timeline, and so it's really neat to see the stories of how the different links and stuff, how everything changed from this point on. So
I was going to smash that like button, but I haven't been told to yet.
Oh, you can always smash it, pound it, smack it in the rear, whatever you want to do, man. Hit that like button, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. You can, Venmo me some money, whatever.
Do you have your Venmo link?
No, I don't have it linked. I might have to do that in the future. Set up a Patreon,
Yeah. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters.
Which is 0 right now, but that's all good.
Because you don't have a Patreon.
I know. Oh man, I got 1 like on the video. Heck yeah! You smashed it. Love it.
I'm gonna like it in a little bit.
Okay. Once
Depends
you actually
how you do.
Depends on how I do. Depends if I earned that like. Is that right?
Yeah.
So yeah, good old Ocarina of Time. There's just a whole lot of lore that comes with this game, and it's just fun to play. I don't know how many playthroughs I've done of this game, but just hundreds probably. Not really hundreds, but
I say hundreds is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Unless you're a speedrunner, and then it's that's an afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know how speedrunners basically, if I was a speedrunner, I could probably glitch it to where I could beat the game in 3 minutes, and I have no idea how anybody does any of that.
It just doesn't seem that fun to me.
No.
Well, it's more about the community. So you all work together to try and find ways to break the game.
Yeah, the exploits and stuff. So you want to know a fun fact here? I'll tell you right now. So you see the little fairy that's circling Saria? So her fairy color is different. It's just a random number that assigns that color, and that's the only fairy that has a different color. So it can be one of 4 colors. It can be this light blue, dark blue, green, or a purple color. And her fairy is the only one that has a random number attached to it. So it's a pretty cool little side note there. So I remember learning how to play this game. How old were we when this came out, Angry? We were
I think it was about
I think it was 98.
Fourth or
98.
fifth grade?
This is 98.
Yeah, 98, I think. Yeah.
I think this was one of the first games I got after getting a Nintendo 64.
Right. And I remember back then, we had to buy the strategy guides and stuff like that to learn how to play these things. But I remember, we spent weekends together playing
got
this
so
game.
stuck in between Dodongo's Cavern and Jabu Jabu.
Yeah,
Trying to figure out, because I knew from looking it up somewhere, I knew that was where you were supposed to get the boomerang, and I was super pumped about the boomerang, but I
Right.
could not figure out how to get through. I don't remember exactly. You have to make the badass Zora move over.
Yep.
Yeah, I could not figure out that whole like hand him a fish thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, here's another little fun fact too. So, so Link in the game doesn't talk. You know, he doesn't like actually like say
No,
words
he
or
says,
whatever. Yeah, he says random words. But I'll show you this little dialogue. There's people that think that this particular dialogue here, let me see here, that it's actually Link speaking. So I'll show you here. So he talks about how you actually have to get like a sword and a shield. And right here, hold on. Yeah, so like right here, that little one phrase they said that, you know, Link was actually speaking there. So
what did he say?
it's like, what, you don't actually have
my...
yeah, it's like, what, I don't actually have it equipped either or something. And so like he was actually like pointing him out that, well, you don't have anything equipped either, and why are you mad at me? So so to get the shield, you have to get 40 rupees. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just trying to get the rupees. I think this has a heart in it, though. Yeah, that didn't give me anything.
Why do you need 40 rupees?
You have to buy the shield. And you get the sword by going in this little tunnel over here. Then, in a second. So,
I always like to get the sword first, because you could have the sword on your back without a shield.
yep. So another little fun fact about lore of the forest here. This is the Kokiri forest. And we always, as growing up, always pronounced it Kokiri, because I didn't know how to say it. So, but
How do you know it's not Kokiri?
it's pronunciation books and stuff saying how it's actually pronounced. But
Yeah, angry.
that's right.
Wow.
But the
I say
Kokiri,
I
Yeah.
say
I know.
Kokiri.
yeah.
I say cockery.
I always say Kokiri.
Yeah.
Or Kokiri. I don't even know how I said it. I said it in my head. Shut up.
I know. So this is a funny little thing here too. That little thing, it says you can borrow this sword for a little while, but he winds up using it forever, you know? It's
I
funny.
think that's called theft.
Yeah.
Boy, are we in debt.
This was always annoying when Navi would say, you know, hey, listen, you know. Oh, another fun fact. In the Master Quest version, for some reason, it doesn't automatically equip your sword. So, like, you have to actually equip it. It's weird.
Well, I mean, as a master, I think they expect you to be able to equip your own
It's
sword.
true. So. Alright. 5 more rupees. There we go.
Can you give us a Link impression?
Hi! So yeah, you gotta buy the Deku Shield. Most annoying thing about the Deku Shield is that since it's wood, it can burn up.
Okay, favorite shield.
Yeah.
Do you like the Mirror Shield or the Hylian Shield or the Deku Shield? Hylian Shield's classic. Mirror Shield is a mirror, so that's cool.
Yeah. I like... I don't know. It's a really hard choice, because, like, the Hylian Shield just looks good on the back. But, like, the Mirror Shield just... It looks cool, too, but the Mirror Shield is only cool when you're doing the Spirit Temple fight, when, like, it's absorbing the fire and the ice powers.
Yeah.
But the Deku shield is always neat with Link, because he can, as the Kid Link, he has it on his arm, but Kid Link can also put the Hylian shield, but he can't actually put it on his arm. So he's single wielding it, but not dual wielding. Can't actually guard with it. So these are the Deku sticks. That's your first item. What's the least used item? What do you think in the game?
Lens of Truth.
Oh no, you use the Lens of Truth a lot.
Other than that one section out in the desert.
Navi?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true. I always said the Deku nuts. I never used those.
Apparently, so speedrunner. The only reason I know anything about this game is because of speedrunning. I've never actually played it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
But the speedrunner community is the Deku stick has the highest base damage in the game, so
it
that
does.
people will use that to kill Ganondorf.
There's a way to glitch it to where it's basically constantly swiping, and it never breaks. And so basically, the speedrunner that can beat it in 5 minutes or whatever, basically they glitch to Ganon's castle as Kid Link, and they just walk underneath Ganon with the Deku stick, and he dies. It's and I don't know how they do that, but they can do that. So we're gonna start our first dungeon here. Good old Gret Deku Tree. Now Angry's gonna. You've never played Master Quest, have you?
I have.
Oh, you have. Okay. Have you played it all the way through?
I have.
Okay. Because
It's been a long time.
yeah, because the dungeons are the main difference. The overworld and everything else is the same, but the dungeons are the main difference when it comes to Master Quest versus the regular. So.
The only time I played Ocarina of Time was at a random person's house when I was in 10th grade. So it was 5 years after it came out, 4 years after it came out. And I got past the Deku Tree. I think I got to the mountain, whatever that mountain is.
Oh, Death Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was as far as I got.
It's always... I hate the tutorial stuff where it's just... Come on, get away from the chest. Good old gold Skulltulas. Mm-hmm. So
Is this why you're scared of spiders, Angry?
Yeah. This is what started it all.
there's some pretty big spiders in this game. I will say this, the one thing that I never actually completed in Ocarina of Time as a kid is that I never actually got every single heart piece.
Oh, I did.
And I never got all 100 golden skull childs.
Yep, that was Ocarina of Time is one of the first games. I think that and you know how you can get like 126 stars or whatever it is in Mario.
Yeah, 120. Yeah.
Yeah, like but you could get the extra star, whatever that got you up to.
Mm-hmm.
That one was the first one that I think I did everything in, and then I remember I spent a long time doing basically everything there was in Ocarina of Time. And then I think I spent a long time getting all the masks in Majora's Mask. And anytime
Yeah.
I've played it after that, I think I've only played Majora's Mask all the way through that one time. bit,
I've
like
played
went mask hunting and did all that stuff.
so Majora's Mask. I have 100%ed that one before. All the swords and all the masks and everything. I'm about to die. All the masks and all the heart pieces in that one. But Majora's Mask was harder because there weren't as many like bosses to give you, or like temples, to give you
Yeah. Well, I remember
art
I had to look up
pieces.
how to do stuff in that one because a lot of it was time dependent, and you had to like do things like I remember there was one mask that you had to do stuff across like all 3 days.
Yep,
I think it was like the lover's
it was
mask.
the couple's mask. Yeah. Yep.
If you died, you have to restart the stream.
No, it's not an instant.
You have to delete your
Delete the VOD.
yeah.
That's right. Alright, don't worry, I'll get this next piece here. So like it took a while to figure out, like the first time I played Master Quest, like how to do like these new pieces, because some of them are kind of challenging. That should have been the last. Oh, nope, there's one more enemy. There we go. Yep, the nostalgia of good times. Now I will say this, my aim is terrible because the GameCube controller is a lot more responsive than the N64 controller, so aim is going to be a bit different.
I thought you played Destiny.
Well, yeah, but that's different. That's modern. This is older. Alright. I did that on purpose. Because I want to get the compass. Stupid piece of...
So someone who never played this one or any of them, I'm sure that everyone, basically most of the people who will watch it will know what's going on. But like, kind of, what's the setting?
So,
Ocarina.
yeah, so we're in Hyrule, is where is the overworld. And basically, there's just, you know, there's just a whole lot going on. So Link is not actually a Kokiri. He's a Hylian, and so he discovers this as he goes through on this little quest here to, you know, to rid the curse on the Great Deku Tree, and then discover his you know, his destiny, basically, of what he's gonna do, and what's, you know, where he's going to be winding up going, and everything in between, basically. So, but yeah, basically at the start of the game, you're just figuring out like who you are, why the princess, who the princess is, and trying to save the different pieces to get the puzzle to get the Master Sword and figure out everything about that, and stopping Ganondorf and learning who Ganondorf is, and so there's just a whole lot of learning at the beginning here that Link is doing. But yeah, it's there's a lot to this game. So,
and I know the Legend of Zelda games always have Link as the protagonist. Is it kind of like are you playing the same character, or is it?
No, you know what I mean? It's several generations separated between the links and everything like that. Now there are a couple of games where you do play the same Link. So, like for example, we were talking about Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is you're the same Link as you are in Ocarina of Time. There's one. There's another one where the Wind Waker and the one that comes after it, I think, which is the Phantom Hourglass. That one you're playing the same Link. So there's a few of them where you are playing the same character, but most of the time it's all starting with a new Link, a new generation, basically. And so that whole the history of that. So the very first game is called, in the timeline, is called Skyward Sword. And basically what happened, there's, Link gets a history lesson from the Deku Tree and other things like that later on in the game. But basically what you learn is that the goddesses, Din, Pharaoh, and Nehru, they basically created the land of Hyrule, and they left behind the Triforce, which is like this all-powerful thing, and whoever touches the Triforce with a pure heart can have any wish granted, basically. And but if someone touches the Triforce that is non-pure of heart, then it'll split into 3 pieces. And those 3 pieces are wisdom, power, and courage. And so at the beginning of Hyrule or whatever, there was the 3 goddesses who made the land, and then they left behind. They created a goddess Hylia to be in charge of the land. Well, then there was this big war that happened between the people, in Hyrule. And so what the goddess did is that she basically separated the kingdoms, and she sent the goddess and her family and stuff up to the sky, and it became what's known as Skyloft. And that's so it separated the Triforce. It took it away from the humans, basically. And then that's where it all started. So Zelda is a reincarnation of the goddess Hylia, and she, and then Link is her knight champion, basically, in the first Zelda game. And you go and back down to the land of Hyrule, and you try and save Zelda, basically. And there's this demon, his name is Demise, and he starts the whole reincarnation piece of Zelda and Link over centuries. He basically curses them to constantly have these battles over and over and over again forever. And
it's a lot darker than I thought.
Yeah, it gets in there. And so how the Master Sword came about, it started off as the Skyward Sword, and then Link went and absorbed these spirits to help strengthen the sword, and it became the Master Sword. And so when he defeated Demise, he sealed his spirit along with the spirit Phi, which is basically that version's Navi. Sealed that spirit into the sword, and then laid it to rest. And so only.
Hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he took one of these fairies and stuck it inside a sword.
Well, Phi is a spirit, and that's where it basically all started. There's a spirit that helped him, basically create the Master Sword, and it turned into the Master Sword. And yeah, but Master Sword, another name for it, they call it, the Blade of Evil's Bane. Like, evil things can't touch it. And so there's a stupid bat flying around in here, and I can't find it.
For a minute, I thought you meant in your room.
No. There he is. Okay. But anyways, so spirit of Demise and other spirits, or the Demon King Demise, basically cursed Zelda and Link's descendants forever to be in this constant battle of light and dark to, for the fate of the world, basically. And
I didn't know that they actually had descendants.
yes.
I thought Link was a virgin this whole time.
Oh, they have descendants.
No. They do have descendants. So
It's
really,
not just his sword
That's
that
hot.
gets longer in the second half of the game.
and really, so this hero, Link here, his story is actually the saddest of all of the heroes of Link's in the past and stuff. His is actually the saddest, and because of how the timelines split and things like that. Oh yeah, there's nothing in here. I can't get the golden skulltula anyway. But it's very interesting, how the timeline split. So that's what makes Ocarina so neat, is that starting with Skyward Sword, and then you had the Minish Cap, which was the next one. That was on the Game Boy Advanced, which was another really good game. Another neat Zelda story there.
The Minish Cap?
The Minish Cap. Yes, that's basically the next one after Skyward Sword is the Minish Cap. There's these tiny little creatures that live in Hyrule called the I forget what they're called. Something with a P. Pakiri or something. They're really tiny, basically, and Link has to basically travel between their world and the normal sized world of Hyrule, and it's a really neat story. So that's the next one, and then there's I think a Four Swords Adventures or something. I forget. There's one after Minish Cap or not, but then you get to the Ocarina of Time, and then after the Ocarina of Time, you have a timeline split. The timeline gets split into three timelines, and that's what makes Ocarina of Time so neat. Is that the outcome of the story determines the fate of three different timelines. So, crap! This is always.
Game Dev did a lot with time back in the day. Like Chrono Trigger deals with time.
Right.
Ocarina of Time. Like a lot of game devs I follow on Twitter and stuff are super Chrono Trigger, Ocarina of Time, or some of their favorite games.
Mm-hmm. So the code is different in Ocarina of Time than on the Master Quest than on the regular one. The regular code was 231. This time it's 312. But there was a code to unlock the final boss room. So I'm already almost done with the first dungeon. But alright. But yeah, so then we get to Ocarina of Time, and then there's basically a time split that happens depending on the outcome of the end of the game. So this Link is known as the Hero of Time. Come on, there we go. And just what he goes through in his story is very interesting. And there's another YouTube channel called Commonwealth, and he goes and he has great videos about the timeline of Legend of Zelda. So it's like an hour and a half long, but it's a great video talking about the different timelines, and if you ever want to know the lore and the story. So
What's this?
right. So what causes this curse on the Great Deku Tree was Ganondorf. And so we're going to learn more about that here in a second. And
You already beat the dungeon?
I already beat the Great Deku Tree, yep.
I'm here audio, if you can't tell.
Yes, I can tell.
I actually just made some popcorn, so I'm going to switch over to just watching entirely.
Nice.
Ooh.
And the dog was very interested in popcorn.
Is this the first time you've seen popcorn?
Oh no, he loves it.
It's like, hey, asshole. Remember me?
So yeah, the Wicked Man of the Desert casts this curse on the Great Deku Tree. So that's Ganondorf.
Evil man.
The evil man. I've heard about him in the Psalms.
So here's the history lesson of how Hyrule was created.
Is Hyrule in every single Zelda game?
Yes, except for...
I always thought these looked like the Dragon Ball Z flying, like,
yeah.
things.
Except for Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Those are the only two that don't have...
What about Link's Awakening?
Oh yeah, Link's Awakening, that's right. That one is in a different
Remember
place.
he's on that rando
He's on
island?
that island, yeah, that's right.
With the big egg.
Mm-hmm. The Windfish. So yeah, Din created the land, Pharaoh created the plants and life forms, and then Nehru created the law, basically. The rule to govern. So,
This is such an epic story. Like, honestly.
it is.
It's so funny to me, like, to look back at this game. So, like, 1998, N64, like, I'm just thinking from, like, a technical perspective. And the graphics still look pretty good. I know this is what you said was a Master Quest edition.
Yeah, it's still the
Master
same.
Quest didn't change the graphics.
Yeah, it
just
didn't change the
controls.
graphics. It just changed the dungeons.
But it's just like, it looks fine. And it's a great way to get immersed, whereas, like, so much effort is put on graphics nowadays.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I want
But
I want better
what gets you
graphics.
immersed in this is the story and the world.
Right.
Like,
Spend more time on that rather than, like, making the graphics so much.
yeah, people can get immersed in books, and those graphics suck.
That's true.
I don't know. Like, black and white isn't horrible.
I'm saying there are no pictures.
You've been reading the wrong books, and Playboy has pictures.
I get pretty immersed in those.
I just read it for the articles.
There's actually a Dear Jarnot column.
So yeah, that curse basically killed the Great Deku Tree, and he was the guardian spirit of the forest.
Like this animation, they're like, how can we show that the tree's dying? They're like, why don't we just make him slowly turn from brown to gray? And you're like, I got it.
and
Nailed
the
it.
leaves drop.
You know,
I mean, it looks dead.
if I saw a gray tree losing its leaves, I would know 100% that's a dead tree. This dude's like trying to blame you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, do you not see that I have a sword? Yeah, it's like these older games that are so good that don't rely on graphics make you realize how little effort is put into games nowadays.
Yeah.
Yep. Like there was no DLC, there was no updates to it. Like it was a hard cartridge, you know. There's nothing else that they could add to it. So they had to ship it like basically perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to hear a fun, like, old game dev programming trick that I heard? And it was a PS2 era, so maybe a little bit like maybe it was PS1, but they had the ability to send a patch, like a EULA, terms and conditions to the users whenever they started the game.
Mm-hmm.
This was Naughty Dog. And they discovered a bug that literally stopped players from being able to complete the game after they had sent it off to be like put onto discs. And so there's a way for all you programmers out there. They basically added to their terms and conditions so much so they overflowed the buffer, which basically means that they were able to write into the RAM of the PlayStation that the player was playing on, and they knew exactly where it was, and so they were able to go and edit in memory where the where the bug happened and fix the bug by a EULA patch.
Interesting.
It's a fascinating, stupid, like idiotic programmer from the '90s type of fix, but it's amazing.
That sounds way smarter though than being like, let's just charge them $50 for another hour of content.
Yeah.
Well, when you say way smarter, do you mean business-wise or?
No, like intelligence. Like I'm just gonna hack these people's PS4 through a disc that they put in it themselves.
It's amazing.
So this guy is probably the most annoying character.
Oh yeah, because you gotta make sure not to say "tell me again,"
yeah.
or else he'll tell you over and over.
Yep.
Well, because they swap it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is Copa.
Yeah, but like
Gamora,
fourth grade
whatever
me
his name
was
is.
not about to read this shit.
Yeah. See, I messed up. Do you
Honestly,
get all that?
for you as the
Current
reader.
me
Yes.
is not reading this either.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he asks a negative too. He's like, "Do you understand that?"
Yes.
And you're like, "If I understand it, I say yes," and he doesn't repeat it. But like usually when people do that, they're like, "Do you want me to repeat that?"
Mm-hmm. This Japanese trickery.
Oh. We will extend the life of our game by 30 seconds.
Hey, go headbutt that tree.
I want to make it before. I'm probably not going to make it before the bridge
Headbutt
goes
the
up.
tree.
I will in a second. I want to get into town. I'm not going to make it.
You're not gonna make it. Just embrace the skeletons.
Yeah, I'll brace the skeletons. Oh, I could make it.
No, you're not gonna.
Oh crap! I don't want to go in at night. Okay. All right. We'll just fight the skeletons.
That's weird. The stream is like a couple of seconds after your voice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They can't do anything about that.
Not that tree.
The one way back there,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a gold sculpture in it or something.
probably.
I don't remember. I just had a really strong urge to headbutt that tree.
Was this before or after the popcorn?
During. Also, this is like a very dangerous field to be in at night if skeletons are popping up everywhere. Like, you could not go camping.
I headbutted it. No, nothing came out.
Do it again.
That dude came out.
Oh, miss. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
It's all good.
Maybe it was only in regular.
Maybe they do change up how they.
Alright, so I've always seen like memes and comics about the chickens in this game.
Yes.
Oh, you don't mess with the chickens.
You don't mess with the chickens. I'll show you what happens when you do.
Alright.
Whenever
go
I
to
find some
Kakariko
Kakariko
Village.
Yep.
Yeah, chickens will mess you up. Dun, 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 dun.
Like, I see how wonderfully crafted this is, and then I'm playing Human Fall Flat, and I'm like, well, I'm a blob.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason that, I mean, this game is particularly good, too. This isn't like the average N64 game.
True.
Oh, was the Superman N64, was that the average N64 game?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad ones. But, I mean, this is like the N64 era version, like this game is so good. It's kind of like the Outer Wilds. You know, it's like there's only a couple of games that come along that are that good.
So that time you said, "Do you want to hear what I had to say again?" And they swapped it on you again.
I really need to play Outer Wilds and actually like go through it.
I was looking at the Steam page of it, and the one of the reviews says it's the best game you can't talk about.
What game is that?
Can't talk about it.
Oh.
Outer
No,
Wilds.
it's the Outer Wilds.
Oh, okay.
It is. I think it is. I don't know. I'm always hesitant to say like my favorite game ever, but it's if it's not, it's close.
So we're sneaking into Hyrule Castle now.
Those dudes are blind. Going too fast, you're not going to have a chicken. I
I know.
spent so much time swimming upstream here, thinking that the Ocarina was like behind that grate.
You didn't purchase the guide?
No, I mean, because back then, you know, I was in like fourth grade. Like, I don't know. It's like
You keep getting younger and younger every time you play this
no,
game.
I think I was fourth grade. I think somewhere around there.
So here's a fun thing about this character. His name is Malin. No, I'm sorry. I forget his name.
That's the daughter.
That's the daughter.
He's Talon.
Yes, Talon. Yes, Talon and Ingo. So like he's modeled after Mario. See his colors red and blue, and then he has a Bowser brooch thing, bolo
Oh,
tie.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So
like
Mario's in the
Juno.
game.
Is Nintendo gonna like copyright us for playing their music in a stream?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think this is the tree you headbutt.
Oh, you're right.
Nope.
Oh man, your audio is really far ahead of the stream.
Basically, I just have to wait till morning to wake him up, so my
So
egg will hatch.
that man is like in a coma.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
Deku nuts. That's the most useless.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was never in a fight. And you're like, damn it, where are my Deku nuts?
There we go. Chicken hatched. It's the miracle. Okay.
What in tarnation? What if he woke up and he was like, "It's a me"?
It's a me, Talon. Let's see. So Talon's modeled after Mario, and like Ingo is modeled after Luigi. Didn't mean to do that. Good times. Such a fun game.
About how long does it take you to complete this game?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a full playthrough, but anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, maybe longer.
You can do it in 8 hours?
I think you can. Gotta...
I think I got stuck on this guy for ages at my friend's house.
This one was the hardest one because it's vertical and they move really fast.
Thing they never turn around.
That's a good thing about them.
It's the worst guards ever.
Yep.
I don't know. Have you played? Did you ever play Splinter Cell?
Was Splinter Cell one of the first ones where like you didn't have to kill everybody, but
Yeah, that was such a
you were
good game.
going to?
Well, except until you got to like the CIA, like
I
the
don't
CIA.
remember
where
which
you weren't
Splinter
al-
Cell I played.
Oh, like the first one, you could go to the CIA facility in Langley, but you weren't allowed to kill anybody in there. So it was like the very first like, so you've been going through this whole time being lethal, and suddenly you're like, oh, I can't kill anybody anymore. Such a great
I
game.
just know like anytime the game gives me a choice, I'm just like the angel of death going through. I'm like, well, the only way to ensure this works is if there's no survivors.
No witnesses.
Like the Dread Pirate Roberts. There will be no survivors. I forgot about Splinter Cell. Why did they stop making those? Those were at least pretty fun.
I think they ran out of ideas of like.
It's the same thing every time. How do you run out of ideas?
So this is the first time where you're meeting Zelda. She's talking about how she's had dreams about the Sacred Realm and how, you know, the downfall of Hyrule and
She's pretty hot.
He's like 10.
I can't tell from video game.
and talking about how the Triforce is the actual use of the Triforce here, and talking about how the power to grant the wish to anybody who holds it if they get all three, but only if someone with a righteous heart can use it. Someone with an evil heart, it'll split, and that's basically what's gonna, spoiler alert, could potentially happen. So So they're talking about the Sacred Realm, which is the area that holds the Triforce, and but you need a certain set of keys to help get into the Sacred Realm, and one of those is the Ocarina of Time, and hence the name of the game. And so the 3 spiritual stones are part of the keys as well. So that's what Zelda's going to send you on a quest, is to get those 3 spiritual stones.
What is an ocarina?
It's like a little flute type instrument. So in the history of Hyrule, so Ganondorf, which is this guy here,
Oh,
he is actually like swearing allegiance to the king of Hyrule, but it's like not an actual like real allegiance. So
he's lying.
he's lying about it, yeah.
Why is he a ginger?
It's just how the Gerudos are. They all have red hair. So an interesting fact about the Gerudos is that it's a tribe of all women.
Ganondorf is killing it.
Yeah. So the Gerudos is a tribe
Just
of
drowning
all
in it.
women, and only one male is born there every like 100 years or something. And so every male that's born becomes the king of the Gerudos, and that's what Ganondorf is. So
What? How do they have... What?
well, they marry like other people, like women.
Oh.
The women will go
Oh, okay.
marry like Hylians or whatever, but they're only going to give birth to females until every 100 years
Ganondorf
one of
is
them gives
just-
birth to a male.
Just getting like every woman.
I have a question about this.
That's actually why he's so angry.
No, like I have a question about this.
Okay.
Do their periods sync?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's not in the Hyrule Historia book that I read. So,
There's no lore on that.
yeah. Here's another little Easter egg. There's a picture of Mario, Bowser, and Luigi. If you can see him, if I can keep my thumb straight.
Oh yeah. Wait, is that the castle in Mario 64?
No, it's kind of similarly modeled, but it's not. So this lovely lady is Impa of the Sheikas. They're the royal attendants of the Hyrulean or the royal family. So she's the protector of Princess Zelda. Also, a really neat like undertone of every Zelda game is music of some kind, either like an ocarina or like a pan flute, or the Wind Waker uses like a conductor's baton. Like every single one of them has some type of music involved when it comes to the game.
I liked the conductor baton. I thought that was kind of fun.
It was. Alright, we're just powering through. I should be able to maybe get partially done with the Dongo's Cavern, but the time that we have left, probably go for another 45 minutes or so.
That sounds perfect.
Boss in Dodongo's Cavern I always thought was really intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like a Chad?
Is it what?
Was he a Chad?
Yeah. Major Chad.
So I would go to Kakariko Village first, but I need to do something else first. You have to learn Saria's song.
Is that the do do do?
No, that's Zelda's Lullaby. I already learned that one.
What's the Epona?
Epona's is
Da-na-na.
dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yep. You got to learn that one as a kid, also. I can do that after I learn Saria's song.
Is it considered grooming to have a horse where you like teach it to go after, like respond to a song when it's a kid?
I don't think so.
I think it's okay to groom a horse.
I don't know. AOZ may beg to differ.
Haha.
Big booty Latina.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I followed Alex Stein just for that. So funny.
Wait, I don't know what happened.
What do
So
you
you know
do
the-
all day?
So you know the comedian Alex Stein? He went around to those town hall meetings and like sang the Fauci song and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff that he did. Well, he went to DC and he saw Alexander
Sorry,
AOC
on the
walking up and he
Capitol.
said, "Hey, it's my favorite big bootied Latina." And
A sexy Latina.
and it was very funny.
And then she talked about how she was horribly, like no one was going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Clearly, he just wanted to date her.
That's
Clearly.
right. That's what every Republican wants to do. Is just date her. Oh, there he is again.
Make it through the forest.
So this song that you're hearing right now is Saria's song. Alright, so actually, the place that we've just made it to is the Forest Temple, which is a place that you'll visit later on as an adult, because you travel between timelines. But yeah, we need to meet Saria to get to learn her song. So you see how her fairy changed color every time that every time you load into a zone with her, her fairy will change color. So like it was blue, now it's green. Earlier it was pink. So if I leave and come back, it could potentially change again. So it's interesting. Hers is the only one that has a random number attached to it.
You said it's just 1 to 4, though? There's only 4
Yeah, there's
different
only 4
options?
colors, yeah. We discovered that, when we played it the first time, if you roll right before you get to a ledge, you jump farther. Momentum carries. And he's back.
Forgot how often this owl came up.
Uh-huh. So there's actually a theory that this owl is the spirit of Raru, which is the sage of the light of the Temple of Time. So it's like his spirit which is guiding you. And then when you're an adult, you meet Raru for real. And that's why you never see him in the adult timeline. It's because he doesn't need to be there. So... Alright, let's go learn Epona's song.
You got monsters after you.
Uh-huh. It's interesting. Only in the kid when you're a kid do the skeletons pop up at night. As an adult, they don't pop up. It's weird.
Seems so weird to me.
Angry,
Was
did
so
you ever...
pumped for getting the horse as an
Yeah.
adult.
Angry, did you ever play this on the 3D version, the 3DS?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, I think I did the Master Quest on the GameCube, but I played the game on 3DS. I
Okay.
still have that somewhere.
Yeah, I still have it also. The 3DS version was nice. I mean, I gotta wait till
I've
it's
gotten
night,
less
till
and
it's
less
daytime.
tolerant
But
of tiny screens as I get older,
yeah, me too.
as is evidenced by my friggin' movie theater screen in front of me currently.
And you're eating popcorn.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I'm like, I can't dilly-dally with a tiny screen now.
Run Ranch. I don't understand.
Lon Ranch.
No, I was-
Oh. There's your horse.
I also spent a long time trying to ride the horses as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Aha.
Ah.
Aha.
Go ahead and drop a like in the chat.
Yeah, here's
right.
Throwback Thursday.
I was telling everybody it was Throwback Thursday.
Me too.
Of all the people I saw today, I told all of them.
Hey, I got another like on the stream.
It wasn't me.
I got 2 now.
I see 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hold on, stay tuned. Wait. What's your handle?
Chief
it's
Giraffe.
in the chat.
Yeah,
Jeez.
link's in there.
Wow.
It's like this Gen Z and technology. They just don't get it.
Am I Gen Z? Not that I'm in Gen Z.
You definitely are Gen Z. Not a millennial like the rest of us.
Yeah.
See, now your horse likes you.
Wow.
All
I
right.
always thought the horse girl here was like super cute.
Oh, I like that you have your little emblem in the bottom right. Let
That's
me
right.
just drop a quick like on this video and say, there we go.
Say,
Say what?
You'll see it in the chat.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So we're actually playing Master Quest. Is what we're playing. So
Whoa.
yeah, you should edit your message to say best Zelda Master Quest.
that's right. I'm gonna at least get to the Goron City and see how far I can get into Dongo's Cavern. But yeah, I know, Ninja, you've
You gonna
missed
go
some.
attack a chicken?
Sure,
What?
I can attack a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
You've missed some lore talking about the
No.
game, but it's okay. I'll be
No,
explaining it every time I play. So
Okay, I'm just gonna go do a quick catch up, watch all of the stream thus far.
okay, I need to be near like a door though, because let me attack a chicken over here.
I don't know, a professional Master Quest player would probably just attack them out in the middle of the field.
Well,
Mm.
yeah, but
Just pick up that chicken, take it to where you want to go.
You got the
And
Deku shield, what are you worried about?
Oh,
To be
just
fair-
attack
You
it.
know how all cocks are afraid of dicks.
His
Oh,
dick's fucking-
okay.
Can you hit that chicken at all?
Told you, it's because you have your shield out.
Oh yeah, it's mad. It's calling all of its chicken.
Oh,
brethren.
Oh no! Oh gosh!
Oh,
Oh!
oh gosh.
Oh no! That's an O face if I've ever seen one.
Wow. Just got trampled by a chicken.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah,
some serious
they hurt you pretty hard. They take away like 1 heart per hit.
That's when they all swarm
Oh no!
you.
Oh, get dodged.
The graveyard. I'm getting some serious Dark Souls vibe from this.
This is actually another history of Zelda. Dark Souls was actually based on Ocarina of Time, the Shadow Temple.
Oops, wrong song.
Are you streaming this somewhere we can watch it like super live? Because right, I feel like we're like a couple seconds behind.
No, this is
No, it's just you
this
gotta
is-
watch it on
this is how-
YouTube.
yeah, this is how it goes.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
why no
right,
one watches
yours.
our podcast, is because our comments don't make sense with what's going on.
Okay, yeah. That happened like 5 minutes ago.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That was intense. It looked like a missile.
You gotta pay the troll toll before you can go in that boy's hole.
Oh. What you say? Oh man, these screamy dudes used to scare me so much.
Still scare me.
They just got the scariest audio.
Uh-huh.
And then plus it's like the
Yeah.
like audio down there. Don't get screamed at.
Trying not to. Oh,
Oh, he screamed at you. And they'll suck you if you get close enough.
yes, they will.
Wow. Touching poetry.
Secret melody of the Composer Brothers.
Don't you meet those brothers in Majora's Mask?
You can meet them in Ocarina of Time.
Can you?
Mm-hmm. So this is what's neat about this
This is why
song.
you're playing and I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
They freeze. Whoops. Shouldn't walk in that poison goop. Yeah, see, they don't... That's what's great about the Sun Song. It's really its only main purpose. Just make it go from light to dark or dark to light and then freeze those people.
What do you mean by those people?
Yeah.
The Redeads.
Seems pretty non-inclusive.
Yeah, we're inclusive here. We
Of dead
welcome
people.
anybody in the giraffe clan.
Dead, alive.
We're inclusive of anybody that calls himself a giraffe.
Somebody who likes to latch themselves onto you and suck you.
Whoa.
Careful
Hey.
now.
What? I was talking about the zombies.
Reverse zombies.
Zombie.
I need some hearts. Someone made me attack a chicken.
No one made you do anything. You chose to do it.
Cut that guy's grass without him even knowing.
Yay, I got hearts. Hooray!
Hooray! I don't know what my wife is doing. I can hear a very loud national anthem coming from the other room.
Nice.
We're very
Does
patriotic.
That too.
We're a very patriotic giraffe household.
Mine does that right before going to bed too.
Except it's the Russian national anthem.
No, mine plays the Russian national anthem right before orgasm. So
Nice.
It's weird that we all get erections during the Russian national anthem.
I thought that was normal. How'd you get your logo down there?
Fancy smanchy, man. Just using good old OBS and layers like an onion.
Did you already know how? Did Jarnod show you the way?
No, I know how to do it.
he figured it out.
I would have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
I've never even downloaded OBS.
What is OBS?
I told you this the other day.
I don't know what the OBS actually stands for, but I think it's Open Broadcasting something.
OBS
Open Broadcasting
Studio?
Software.
Yeah,
Yes.
Open Broadcasting Software. That's right. Yeah.
All right, question number 1. People also ask, is OBS Studio really free?
Yes.
Yes.
Windows. I'm downloading. Oh, yeah.
Like, why? I don't know. I guess I don't know why I should do it.
Because we're streamers now.
Yeah, we're all streamers.
So my video capture card that I'm using for the GameCube, it only costs like $30. It's a pretty cheap one, but like it only works on OBS. Like there's different versions of it. There's like OBS Streamlabs. There's different versions, but and like Elgato capture cards are the main like name brand that people use.
Yeah.
And those will work with everything, but like this little cheap one that I have only works with OBS, and I was like, well, that's what I'm going to use anyway. That's what mainly 99% of the streamers use, so, and it's easy enough to use.
Right on. Yeah, it's pretty cool also that you can switch between like everything that you have set up so easily.
Mm-hmm.
You were showing that off the other day.
Yeah, so I'm able to, it's just the setup. I have a HDMI splitter that allows me to, put in several sources and all come out in one spot, so. Alright,
And I downloaded it out of peer pressure.
There you go.
You gonna make this guy dance?
Oh yeah.
What the heck? Who are you? I'm at peak male form right now.
He looks just like the guy Liver King.
He does.
Yeah,
It's so true.
just go to Instagram, look up Liver King.
Oh, that guy's
You're
weird.
just gonna see a picture of this guy.
Like Ed from the 90 Day Fiancé thing.
Oh, and yeah, that dude was crazy.
Big Ed. Liver King? Oh my word. Doesn't look real. What an elegant beard and mustache as well.
Yeah, but he eats like raw meat.
Does he?
Yes. He doesn't cook anything. He just
Yeah.
eats like raw liver. That's why it's called the Liver King.
That would be a good reason to be named that, wouldn't it?
Hmm. The music in this game is just so good.
It was really good. The thing is, I felt like in later Zelda games, I don't like the music as much.
No, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, they were all great.
Yeah, but Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask was a long time ago. Think about the stuff they released now.
Breath of the Wild
You never
was-
played Breath of the Wild, though.
I know, but like,
Breath of the Wild music is good,
I
too.
know, I just hated the music anyway.
yeah, I just hate the music anyway. No, I remember the soundtracks from like Skyward Sword and stuff. I didn't really care for it.
Skyward Sword was good, too. They're all good. The Windfish from Link's Awakening, like, that was really good, too.
I liked the simplicity.
Alright. I'm probably going to get into the cavern, and that's probably going to be it for this stream.
Alrighty.
Will we continue this game next Thursday?
We will. We'll continue from Thursdays on.
Yeah, that was like first try.
Seriously, that every time I played this game, that has taken me at least 4.
In Majora's Mask, why is the obvious favorite mask choice the Goron mask?
Right? Okay, I do think the Zora mask is cool, but
It is, but like, would you rather, if you had to choose one, roll around like the majority of the map, which is on land,
yeah,
or swim really stylishly in like 1/10 of the map?
Yeah, the Goron mask in Majora's Mask was excellent.
Yeah.
But see, in the 3DS version, they ruined the Zora swimming. They made it like really slow. Like that's what made the swimming was amazing, was how fast you could swim as a Zora. But they ruined it in the 3DS version.
I didn't think you were going to get it close enough to the door.
And you just don't believe in my skills, do you?
You've been practicing.
Alright. We're going to hit save. There we go. Well,
Thanks everyone for joining.
this has been, yeah, well, I mean, hey, you guys were part of it. This has been a fun stream, talking and chatting and talking about the history of
Look at that
the
transition.
good old
Yeah.
games there. And
Oh,
make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, turn on bell notifications.
wow, it's all right there. Telling
It's
me
all
exactly
there.
what to
Yep.
do.
That's right.
Oh.
So we are gonna call it quits now. So we'll see you probably next Thursday. I'll make an announcement in Discord if there's gonna be any other changes, or an announcement on YouTube on the next stream. So we'll just continue good old Master Quest here. So, all right.